welcome to Arakan Times Weekly English News. Today is Sunday, 11th of March, and I am your sister Abir Anwar. Burmese forces demolished a religious structure in Minbaya. By Arakan Times correspondent, 9th March 2018. Burmese brutal forces demolished a mosque which was reconstructed after 2012. State-sponsored violence in Minbaya Township on 8th March 2017, reported a villager. A mosque in Sambilfara village had been demolished by authorities at daylight in front of the entire villagers. Earlier in 2012, state-sponsored violence Sambilfara village of Minbaya. Sambilfara village of Minbaya Township have been totally torched. There, along with houses, this mosque was also torched down. Later, villagers raised funds from locals to rebuild the mosque. In continuation of the process, the mosque construction work was started. Almost everything was built, including roofs, doors, windows, etc. This is not the first time Burmese forces are conducting such illegal activity. They have done this in other townships such as Akiap, Kayukta, Mangda, Buthidang, etc., complains a villager. Demolishing religious structures anytime and anywhere is a usual illegal activity in Arakan that have been going on since decades, and wiping out religious structure is another tool to wipe off evidence of Rohingya existence in the soil of Arakan. Rohingyas are fleeing from northern Rakhine State, Myanmar to Bangladesh for life as Myanmar continued non-stop atrocities including inhumanities against them. By Arakan Times correspondents, more than 1,400 new Rohingya refugees have arrived in Teknaf, Bangladesh early morning of Wednesday. A local from Teknaf said, they along with 4 Indian boats crossed Naf River from Nakhondia seashore at midnight. They, along with 4 Indian boats, crossed Naf River in Nakhondia seashore at midnight. They entered the Bangladesh through the different points of Sapareng, Shapuri Dip, and other points. According to refugees, they belong to different areas of Buthidang and Rathidang townships. After arriving in Bangladesh side, some local goons caught and snatched ornaments and money from them after beating them up, the refugees added. Later on, the new arrival refugees were sent to Nayapara camp with vehicles by the Army of Personnel of Bangladesh. The Rohingya people are still coming to Bangladesh because of persecution, ethnic cleansing, and human rights abuses by the Myanmar's army and BGP forces, another refugee said. Violence in Rakhine State, which began on August 25 last year, has driven 700,000 Rohingya across the border into Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh. On 2 March 2018, a Rohingya teenager critically injured in a car hit in Mayok U. A teenage girl is about to die as a Rakhine driver hit the girl with his speedy running car on the roadside while she was walking along the roadside. The victim was identified as Bushi Banu 10, daughter of Muhammad Hussain of Kiying Tong village in Mayok U. According to report, the girl was hit by a car while she was returning home by the roadside after collecting firewood from river forest. Later, the victim was rushed to the hospital by Rohingya pedestrians, where she is not getting any treatment as well. The doctors come and see the victim, but avoid her as she is a Rohingya. Now her state is being deteriorated day by day as the injuries are so critical, said a villager. If the victim is neglected in the hospital like this by the doctors, she may not be able to survive, says an eyewitness. The driver was known as Mong Win Tin of Long Kya Ta of Mayuk U Township, Sidway. The driver deliberately hit the poor girl, causing her to severe injury for which she may die if she does not have access to appropriate treatment. The victim is too poor to bear the expenses of treatment as well, said a Rohingya elder to Arakan Times. Myanmar armed forces threatened Rohingya of killing at 0 point, March 2, 2018. Arakan Times correspondent Tong Pyo. Myanmar security forces are firing gunshots indiscriminately, creating panic and threatening the Rohingyas at 0 point, so that they Rohingyas flee to Bangladesh from there willingly. According to our correspondent report, there are 6,500 Rohingyas stranded at no man's land who are gathered there after 25th of August 2017 following crackdown of Myanmar armed forces. The Myanmar authority is accusing the Rohingyas, claiming that they are members of ARSA living together with the civilian Rohingyas at the 0 point. Although the Myanmar authority is telling the Bangladesh authority that they are members of ARSA with the civilian Rohingyas at the no man's land, the Bangladesh government is rejecting the claim of Myanmar Authority. Bangladesh Authority is claiming that the Rohingyas living at the 0 point are civilian and innocent. The Myanmar security forces are announcing through mic to the Rohingyas to move into Myanmar or move to Bangladesh from no man's land. They said, if you don't move, we will harm you anytime. The security forces are still moving here and there in the slum of Rohingyas at the no man's land, threatening them in different forms, said the Rohingya at Arakan Times. The Rohingyas at the 0 point are now in panic situation due to frequent threat of security forces at the border, said a woman from the slum. Thank you for watching Arakan Times Weekly English News. For more videos, like and subscribe.